All right, Coach. 2013 Indiana Intercollegiates this week. I know this is an important meet for you in the program. What are your expectations going into Friday's races?
Well, it is a big meet for us. It's one of the ones that we kind of start on our schedule, and I think what we're looking for here is just respect. It's a big meet in that regard because I think a lot of these other teams around the state take us a little lightly and have over the years, but I think we're on the level now that we can compete with them, and we certainly want to. And with some of the recent polls and stuff that have come out, we kind of feel that we've been kind of slighted a little bit and stuff. So I think our guys kind of want to prove to themselves and everybody else that we belong there, running with the IUs, Butlers, Indiana States, Purdue's, and stuff like that. And tomorrow's our chance to show that we can do that.
Now, it's a little unique. 2 weeks ago, you win 2 meets with your split squads, winning at Valpo, winning at IPFW. So you've really showcased a lot of depth in your program. Talk about the 9 guys that you're going to run this weekend in the varsity race.
Well, we're awfully proud of that depth that you're talking about. And these guys have worked hard, and we've been very blessed with the last 2 years have been great recruiting classes. And 2 years ago, maybe we really pulled a big one there with the recruiting class we got. But then again, this year, we've got another great group of kids. But Joy Zielinski, one of those top guys we got a couple years ago, kind of is leading the way. One of our captains and being a great leader. Miguel Lozano, of course, from that same area of the state up around Mishawaka, South Bend area. Sam Raudebush has been great for us as far as being just consistently up front and doing a wonderful job for us. Spencer Bergen has kind of come into his own here the last couple of months and doing a great job. Peyton Reed, a freshman from Valparaiso, is doing an outstanding job for a freshman, making us have like 5 great leaders up front. Then we got Price Reagans is doing a great job, another one of our captains, and a guy that just puts in a lot of work, and he's only where he's at as a runner because of the hard work that he puts in. Austin Young is also going to be in there running for us, one of our upperclassmen. Mitch Hubner from LaPorte, who a couple years ago was one of those big ones in that recruiting class, has come on strong of late, done a nice job, and kind of getting back to where we kind of expect him to be. Damon Pruitt, another freshman, is kind of holding at bay 4 or 5 other freshmen that could help us this year, and he's done a great job for us as well. So those 9 guys have really kind of stood out so far this year, but we probably have another 5 or 6 kids that could definitely sometime during the season step into the varsity role.
Now, in terms of courses, this is one of the more challenging courses your guys will run all year. What makes this course unique, and what poses a challenge in terms of the difficulty of this course?
Well, I think uniqueness is just probably just the hills. I mean, around here everything's pretty flat. We don't get to see too many hills, don't get to train on too many hills. IU's got a course that, I mean, in the first like 600 meters, you've got a hill that goes up about 400 meters. And then after that, it's kind of relentless. I mean, it's steady diet of hills going up and coming down and stuff. And if you haven't trained for those, then you're not really going to be ready for them. IU certainly is going to be ready for them. I don't know if anybody else is going to be any more ready than we'll be, but around here there's not too many places to train for hills. And I'm glad that this is a meet that's early. I'm glad this is not our conference meet course or the Great Lakes Regional course, because unless you've trained on it, you're not going to be ready for those hills. But, you know, we'll be ready as most teams will be, other than possibly IU.
All right, Coach. Best of luck this weekend.
Hey, thanks, Ed.